Wow, good. About time. Let's hope Midjanko doesn't subject us to any more of those ads.
We got the vibe burning up just like that. Come on, Machenko's place where the party goes wild. Feel the groove, let the rhythm run wild.
Good to have you back, Dopaz. Now, let's hope you brought some sense with you.
Feel the night, let the good times roll. Topaz in the zone, taking control.
Dopaz sensible. Hey, well, someone has to be. Now, let's get back to this SUN power stuff. Blast it all. We're into adverts now, honestly. I need a good cup of Earl Grey. Goodness, those ads were dreadful, weren't they? Thank you all for enduring that nonsense.
With pixels flicker and the chattel feed. Though you fluttered off, your presence remained. In whispers of wings and echoes again. Here in Machenko's space we unite to laugh and cheer.
Welcome back, a swarm of dead insects. Let's hope this stream is more pleasant than a swarm of dead insects.
Welcome back, Swarm. We've missed you. Glad you've managed to coincide with us. And hello, Dopaz. Right, well, it's Thursday and we're back at it. So, on with the show. You're taunting the bot there, Swarm. I have... Oh. That load of wire, come on. Some connectors. Probably couldn't see them properly then. Let's try them that way around. There you go, some connectors.
It's a doctor's duty to point out the obvious, even if it's not what you want to hear. Now, let's focus on the stream.
Is this camera going to wake up? There it is. Connectors. Hopefully the right connectors for the Sun keyboard. They look the right connectors to me. Which means I can connect up my ESP32 to the Suns properly instead of these little plugs. I can put some proper connectors on. Yay connectors, absolutely, yay connectors. We like connectors. A bag of 5 of them I've got. So I've got 1 for each Sun and 3 spare for future Suns that happen to come along. There were some properly cursed ones on Feddy recently. I can't wait to see. Fusion fun. I think the bot would melt the Sun. So I have a Sun here. I'm just gonna
Good to have her back.
try the plug just to make sure.
Concerned about those with 98 crashes. Ridiculous.
Oh, those ones. Yes, I've seen those ones. Those are definitely cursed, yes. Very cursed. Yes, I have seen those. We don't talk about those connectors. Right, there, hopefully, is the connector for the keyboard. That looks like it's going to be the same. So it'll be that way around. The spacings look the same there. Let's give it a go. That's in. That's not mangled anything there, has it? Nope, that's good. They're worse than ether killers, those. They're everything killers, yes.
Good to have him back, I suppose.
And we have a Cobb. Hello, Cobb. So we have a soldering job now. There is some keying there, but it's kind of janky keying. It's vaguely keyed. And it's not round, it's 332, so it can only go in one way. If you try and jam it in the wrong way, you'll just destroy your plug. They are a bit fiddly to solder up these, although there's only 2 pins that we need to connect. Thankfully. And they're far apart. Ah, come back. Come back! Where have you gone?
Sausage in a bun.
Goddamn gravity.
Give me sausage in a bun.
Trying to summon Ben, are we? So I need the middle of those 3 and 1 of the bottom 2. I also need at least 3 more pairs of hands to do this. You just like that, Redeem. Fair enough. Well, that is Nigel Planer reading that. Who doesn't like a good bit of sausage? Absolutely. Let's get my soldering iron warming up. Especially in their bun. Yeah, well, less said about that, the better. Plus, Ben is reported to be in the chat list. Well, Ben's always in the chat list, whether he's here or not. Right. How am I going to manage this? I could clamp it. Possibly. How am I going to manage it? Badly, quite. I don't want to clamp it too tight because it'll destroy it if I do. And it's so small and fiddly I can't sort of hold it and clamp it. Where's my tweezers gone? Plus I haven't really got the right glasses on for this. Let's have a second pair. Oh hello, I can see a connector now. Oh, it's got pins. That's a bit easier. Right, so if I clamp that at that angle between those bits of jaw, nice and gently, there we go, so that it holds it firmly but without destroying it. Now at least it's sort of manageable. I like soldering mini dins, said no one ever. I completely agree. Right, so I need that one and either one of these two here, which are both ground. Can I zoom in any further? I can. Oh. Look at that. Oh. Soldering iron has warmed up. That's tinned it a little bit. Right, let me take one of my connections here and just see if I can just yank it off. No, I can't. I've left the left the crimps on. I crimped it too well. I crimped it better than China crimps theirs. Right, I need. Current setup looks like that tiny 40 wide terminal. Oh, nice. I do like that. Hold on. Hey, MJ. I do like that tiny little terminal of Usagi's.
Good to see you.
Shaky the robot.
Let's hope you brought some sense with you.
There's my strippers. And no, they're not in chat. A modern reimagining, excellent. Someone did a port of putty to Symbian S80. Holy cow. Nice. Don't think they've actually tinned. Not the greatest wire for tinning this. Microphone wire. Right, wires tinned. Let's put the shroud on while I remember. You use putty on your S60 Nokias for quite a bit back in the day, in the days of SSH1. Right, let's see if I can get this to solder. Actually, let's hold this with the tweezers, I think. melted rather a lot. Hopefully it'll be fine. Seems to be fixed enough. Let's rotate and repeat. I'm hoping that the tweezers will take away enough of the heat so that it doesn't melt the insulation too badly. It's the Hot Rocks. I'm going to have to get my other microphone out, aren't I? There we go, that worked a bit better. Rotate and enhance.
Welcome. I hope you're feeling better than some of these tech news headlines. Honestly, some of this is just ridiculous.
What have I done with the cable for this microphone? There it is over there. Just set myself up. If I could get this into the hole. Get in the hole, you. Come on. There we go. Okay. Properties. It doesn't automatically connect for some reason. Oops, didn't want to do that, did I? I was supposed to be on that one.
An enormous metal ring comes rolling into view. When it stops, a sudden change comes over the hole in the middle. An explosion of force, looking remarkably like a backward flushing toilet, erupts, vaporising a couple of hapless gnus. The force settles back and stabilises, resembling a vertical pool of water. The figure falls backward out of the pool, dropping with 2 feet or so to the floor. She scrambles up and yells into the water, "Mind the step!" just as a cohort of yaks and goats emerge.
Hello, Hot Rocks. I set myself up every time I hit go live, absolutely. Set myself up for a fall. That was very theatrical. Why, thank you. That's my my audiobook reading voice. Right, yeah, that's soldered. It's solid. Now, how do we put this together? Check general. Whoa. Oh, go away, Nitro. Nice, I like. Good setup there. ThinkPad keyboard, LCD screen. Perfect job. Can't beat it. You live Hot Rocks introductions now, you're addicted. Good, I'm glad. I like to get people addicted to things, silly things. Okay, zoom that out. Now this has to go on here somehow. This one with a wide slot goes on this one with the solid piece, I believe. And then the bifurcated slot, technical word there, goes on that one. Now, this is where it gets complicated because we have this little bit
In a barn. Dear old
which has to go around this
in a barn.
cable somewhere.
Gimme sausage in
Then I believe goes inside that bit of this part of the shroud somehow. And this goes like so ish. So this needs to go about here. Screen's an iPad mini. Ah, okay. Kira Petty and modern terminal, yep. So if I just crimp that with pliers, just sort of roughly there. Give it a bit of a squeeze. That might do the job, possibly, or it might not. No, it needs to be squished more. So we shall squish this down like come on, squish flutter. There we go. Probably a proper way of doing this with a proper tool. I might even have the tool, but I'm using simple pliers because it's what I've got to hand, and I'm a lazy bastard, as you all well know.
Good grief. Adverts, honestly. The things people will do for a few credits. Pay attention, folks. The ads are on.
Come on, microphone monitor, you've let me down.
Those ads.
Or did I just completely ignore it?
The medal for nonsense.
You didn't miss anything anyway. Aziz, battery! Much better, Aziz.
Power says Fuzzy but has subscribed and says,
I've been here 22 months and you still can't sort your freaking microphone out.
Terminal nostalgia in here is enough to give a doctor a headache. Someone get me a hypo spray.
Thank you very much for the resub, Cobb. And yeah, I still can't sort my microphone out here. Really, I should put a fresh battery in every time I stream, but I can't be asked.
Welcome, per incest pussy, but try to chat somewhat sensible, will you?
And we got an RHK.
subscribed and says,
Hello.
Hello, RHK. Thank you very much for the resub.
with 200 bits, RHK77 says,
Cheer 200.
Thank you very much for the 200 bits as well.
Now, let's get back to something useful.
Right, let's see if I can plug this in. You can't see, unfortunately, on this angle.
with 50 bits, Power says Fuzzy but says,
Cheer 50, chugga, chugga, woo, woo, woo.
Chugga chugga woo woo. Thank you very much for the bits.
Glad to have you. Don't expect me to be pleasant.
It's plugged in. You just have to take my word on that, but it's plugged in. And I'm now going to plug in my ESP32. I'll plug it in down here under the desk. I need a power cable. All my power cables have gone into the garage recently. Nope, that's a clover leaf. Nope, that's a clover leaf. Nope, that's a clover leaf. Ah, there's one. I've got too many friggin' clover leaf cables in there. A golden kappa train. Whoa! A golden kappa train. You can get a golden kappa out of your what's it, chest, your hype chest thing. It's basically all a big scam.
Her incest fuzzy, but good heavens. What nonsense is this? I'm a physician, not a poultry farmer. Now, please, let's have some sense.
Okay, the sun is plugged in to power. Let's just check that it's going to power up normally. My microphone. I can't do decimals. Yep, that wants to power up normally. Let's run my little command here. Let's use this one here, new tab. I don't know which channel this one is. Might be the Ultra 61. It's not connected to the network. Why not? Come on, connect to the network.
Sausage in a bun.
Still trying to summon the Balgemet.
In a bun. Gimme.
Ah, there we go, pings it now.
In a bun.
Is this on SS20? There it is. Yep, that's working. I can remotely power it. Excellent. Right, so that one is working, and I shall put a knot in that so that I know that's the Spark Station 21. Now to do the same with the other one. You'll never get to see a golden kappa if you don't get it up to hype train level 2. Not a recommended course of action. Network not found, use Morse instead, yeah. Let me move that across a bit so that I can work in a more sensible location. I need to use PPP over carrier, avian carrier. I was joking, RHK.
Cheer 100.
I was joking, and you're too late anyway. Oh, bummer. Never mind. Maybe next time.
With 69 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
G69 going off the rails on the crazy train bus replacement route.
Oh, you're too late as well, I'm afraid. You've all missed the train. Oh, Never mind. Thank you very much for the bits, everybody. I've lost track now. Swarm, thank you for the 69. RHK, thank you for the 100.
Wait, am I an idiot?
Cobb, thank you for the 50. RHK, thank you for the 200. I think that's all of you. Thank you very much. I'll be able to buy some cider this week. Right. I'm not allowed to use RFC 1149. Oh. The train condemned by Beeching, yes. He's a bastard, he was. You just had a can of cider. That's not proper cider if it's in a can. Proper cider's in a bottle. And actually, proper cider is only in a streamer. It's not proper cider unless I've drunk it. It's posh Old Moot cider, fair enough. Old Moot, I think I've had that one. I think I had that one in a bottle. I think my brother gave me a bottle of that once, brought it back from holiday with him. It's very nice. I enjoyed Old Moot, if it's the one I remember. Proper cider pub, 2 miles there, 5 miles back. Yep, absolutely. Sounds about right. Oh, mango and passion fruit. Sounds good. I have kind of fallen in love with Elska's Forest Berries one though. That is rather yummy. I'm not normally a fan of flavoured ciders like that, but that one is good. Oh, Hobgoblin's good. It's my second favourite beer, that's Hot Rocks, before I had to give it up. My favourite one being Butty Bach, a local beer made by Wye Valley Brewery. Butty Bach, of course, being Welsh for my little friend. Living in the heart of cider country, of course, has its drawbacks. Especially the next morning. I think that soldered on well enough. Didn't want to apply any more heat because the pin was starting to melt. Heat shrinks on something this tiny, and no. Not worth it. Not worth faffing with. I've got plenty of heat shrinks, but not worth faffing with it. It's fiddly enough as it is without adding heat shrinks into the mix. There's enough tinning on this wire that it's not going anywhere anyway. Thank you, camera. C4. No, it's hot glue. Yeah. No, we don't need that for these. Right, so this is sort of right on the edge of the insulation where I need to crimp this, isn't it? So about there would be good. Except it just fell off. Not surprised really. Come on, stupid thing. He shrinks back of professionalism. We don't do professionalism here, do we? If we did, I'd have a proper crimping tool for doing this. I'd even also have it in view of the camera so you can see what the hell I'm doing. See the fool that I'm making of myself trying to reopen this ring enough to get it over the end of the insulation there a bit. Nope. I just all suddenly went country at the end there of that one. No, still not going on. Now it'll go on, definitely. I can tell because it's gone off. Get a bit of an overlap going on there. Yeah, I'll flatten, no don't turn, flatten. There we go. That'll do. It's on. Whew.
Good to see Sleepy develop.
Stop throwing cars around.
I'm just glad someone.
Who do you think you are, Jeremy Clarkson?
These shenanigans.
Next thing you know, you'll be catapulting caravans into quarries. Which is the best thing to do with a caravan, if you ask me. You did that last week, what, catapult a caravan into a quarry? That doesn't surprise me in the slightest, Hot Rocks. I bet it was just some tourist that annoyed you slightly. So they decided to convert their caravan into an airborne vehicle. In fact, is it you that's been causing all these problems around Danish airports? It wasn't drones, it was flying caravans. Just drone, caravan-shaped drones. Right, let's try this one out. All right. My new one, plugging into the back. That way around. Plug in the ESP32. Where's my hub gone? There it is. And this will be on the Ultra 60. Perfect, first time. Excellent. Right, those are both done and working. But that's not the end of the shenanigans today with this, because I want to make some modifications to the program. Right, I can go over there behind me. Pop that down there, I think, actually. Right.
Good grief, adverts. Honestly, the nerve of some people. They're on now. Folks, let's give it a moment and then get back to something useful.
Okay, so my pulse pin function I want to make longer. Because on the Ultra 60, it sometimes turns it on, sometimes doesn't. Chloe has just resubscribed. Thank you for the resub, Chloe.
Chloe Raccoon has subscribed and says,
Boo.
Ah!
Welcome, dear.
Thank you for the resub.
Now please, no more talk of French engines. It's giving me a headache.
So I'm going to put this up to a 1 second pulse instead of a 250 milliseconds. So it holds the power button in for a whole second. Because I would have to try it a few times for it to power up sometimes.
That's quite a commitment.
On the Ultra 60. It's fine on the SmartStation 20, but on the Ultra 60 it wouldn't always power up with a 250. So I'm going to quadruple it to a whole second.
Good heavens. Those ads were dreadful. I appreciate you all enduring that nonsense.
I also want to add if I remember it rightly, Arduino over-the-air programming. I think it's Arduino OTA, the library, which will mean I can update the software on it remotely without having to bring it back up here over the Wi-Fi. Taking its time compiling anyway. Yep, that compiled, but it's not active at the moment. And I've got to remember how we do it. Basic OTA example. They've made all this all promise based. Nice. I like promise. So I'm going to copy that whole section and the begin. What the hell was that, RHK? That's a URL that needs to be taken out the back and shot. Like old Yeller. Please trim it down to everything up to the last slash. Amazon.de/dp/BOFS7CTMC5 is all that's needed. You can get rid of everything after the end of that. Right, that compiled. But there's no password set at the moment. Let's give it a password and a name. It's called SunSwitch, and the password shall be a very secure password. There's definitely some BO in there. Right. Okay. Has this... I think this cable that I've got here is power only. It's only a little short thing. I think it only does power. Where's my good cable? Here's my good cable over here. That's better. Stop the Madness extension. It cuts most well-known bullshit parameters from URLs and does a lot of handy web housekeeping in general. I'll have to look at that one, yeah. Stop the Madness. Sounds good to me. Right, so now... if I go split view, top, bottom. Let's make an upload. Right, so I need to now set pass equal password, but OTA, this is out of date, I think. It's not 203 now, it's... No, where are we? Uh, 3.2.0. God, this is out of date. So now, I might be able to do make up. Oh, no, I don't, because I need an IP of IP equals sun switch.magenco.co.uk. Should work. Make upload should upload. Nope. Let's reboot. Come on. Let's try putting in the actual IP address instead. No, maybe there's something else I need to do. Is that, there is. I thought there might be a handle that I have to put into loop. My mistake. Let's install it over the serial port first. Okay, now we shall try uploading it via Wi-Fi. Yay, that's better. And reboot. And upload it again. Yay! Right, I now have the ability to pre-program this board while it is still in the garage without having to leave the comfort of my desk chair,
Well,
which is nice.
it seems we've got a whole lot
Right.
of folks obsessed with Nissan Q30s and their
Job
peculiar
done.
features. I'm starting to think I need a tricorder to understand all this automotive engineering.
Let me untangle my wires, because wires tangle. And make sure that it is still working. So I shall plug in the one with the knot. Where's the arrow on this? The arrow goes at the top. I shall plug in my USB cable. I shall run SS20 and I'll plug it in. Plug some power in. I shall run SS20 and it powers up. Power it off. Perfect. Every time. That works. I'm happy with that. I am exceedingly happy with that. I can go back in the garage now. Well, not now. Time for you to head on out. Fair enough, Hot Rocks. I'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by and giving us a chance to do an intro. Take care of those yaks for me. Right, so that's that job done. That went a lot easier than I was expecting. You got to go help with the potatoes, have you, Swarm? Oh, poor thing. The life of domestic servitude, isn't it? Perhaps you'll return later. I hope you do. If not, have a good rest of the day. And, well, I don't know when I'll be seeing you next, because you seem to be all over the place. I don't know if I'll be around tomorrow or not, because there's some uncertainty over Baljemet streaming tomorrow or not. He may have other things happening, and if he does, then I guess I'll be streaming instead. Right, I'm going to clean this. This is grotty. A bit of a wider view for you. Just about get it all in there. We've got a stick-on pouch thing there for a card. We've got a label here with an invalid root password and things on it. And it's just generally a bit grubby. It needs a clean, so I'm going to give it one. If Ben arrives today, relay to him that the parcel is in international waters as we speak. Excellent. I assume that's the sound card. He's looking forward to it. Right, so this can come off. We don't need that. That is sticky. It's not that sticky, it's just more that it's stuck. There's a clean patch now. Information on clear parcel now married by the captain. Talking of parcels, RHK, I understand yours has arrived and you're having fun with it already. There will be no Retrobrite stream today, right? Right! Have you seen my blog post on why Retrobrighting is a stupid idea? I don't Retrobrite and I don't suggest anybody ever does. I'm going to start off with a good squirt of alcohol, because I like a good squirt of alcohol. You Retrobrite, do you? I wouldn't. I value my plastics too much to Retrobrite. Wow, this is potent alcohol. Going right up my nose. You had a laptop arrive today, use the term loosely, as DHL just dropped it in the public stairway outside your friend's shop and buggered off, didn't even tell anyone they'd been. Nice. What about using Simple Green instead? If I had Simple Green, I would. I don't. This is the UK, we don't have Simple Green. Oh, well, this is the backwards of the UK, we don't have Simple Green. We barely have soap out here. This is just a general cleaning off the first layer of dirt with alcohol. Getting rid of stickiness more than anything. Do I use paint? I haven't done, but I want to, if I could find the right paint. I want to touch up my VacStation 2000. If I can find the right paint that's the right colour and the orange peel texture. But I haven't done yet. If I can, then yes, I would love to touch up, or completely respray actually, my VacStation 2000. Yeah, sand and painted, all eggshell. Well, I want to keep the original texture. I want to try and keep it as original looking as I can. It may not be all original inside, but I want to keep the outside as original as I can. And a lot of it has worn away to bare metal, where it's been stacked up on top of itself, if that makes sense. Right,
It appears we're entering.
My water squirt bottle is empty. I shall be back in just a moment. Which one is it? Just because I'm not here doesn't mean I can't hear you. Especially when a fart echoes as loud as that. Let's have a squirt of water. There's a squirt of detergent. And I shall get... yeah, that's a bit grubby. Try and find a toothbrush that isn't too disgusting. I need to get some new toothbrushes. Those are all horrible up there. There's one in my soldering kit. Try and get rid of these marks now. Get rid of these marks and Dave's and Peter's and Chloe's and not cleaning off very well this. I'm getting a bit of it. These marks are pretty ingrained. They're not very bad marks, they're just fairly permanent. I think they're mostly from rubber, from feet, from having monitor on top of it. No, this is not the toothbrush of Mrs. Majenko. There is no Mrs. Majenko, and there never will be. There nearly was a couple of times, but no. I managed to avoid it. I need to get a roll of shop towels, really, for cleaning. I'm using toilet roll at the moment and it's crap, pun intended. It just disintegrates. I haven't even got kitchen roll up here at the moment either. I could do with kitchen roll up here. Yeah, shop towel, blue kitchen roll. It's like, it's almost like those hand towels you get in public toilets, the really scratchy, papery ones. Oh, don't worry about that. I won't be using this toothbrush. I have an electric toothbrush that I use on my own teeth. And that's a little better. Still a few smudges and marks. Got these horrible two horrible marks right here that I just can't seem to shift. You don't have electric teeth. Well, why not? About time you upgraded them, isn't it? There's a spot left. Oh, never mind, it's my screen. Ha ha. Right, now how do I focus on a plain white? There we go. That's one of the spots I can't get rid of. Let's give it some more alcohol. No, that's just not shifting at all. It might have actually been a scratch through the plastic, perhaps? I don't know, can't really make it out. Give it some more welly. Ha ha ha. Is that doing anything at all there or not? I'm not sure it is really. I think those are deeper scratches. Can't really feel them though. They don't feel like scratches. There's a bit of a lip there, but it doesn't feel deep enough to be a scratch. It just won't come off with what I've got. I don't have a magic eraser either. Try some contact cleaner. WD-40 basically. Nope, not shifting it at all. No sparks or the sun will change in a dog by going woof. Well, it's a spark station, so yeah, there's plenty of sparks here. No, I can't seem to get those really to shift at all. It's a lot cleaner though, despite the scratches and marks. Can't focus on the front because it's just plain white. It's also a bit too close, isn't it? No, I can't focus on that. I'm not with that camera. So let's change to that camera instead. There we go. It's not too bad on there. Maybe just give it a wipe with some alcohol. If I can't hide something, I should emphasize it, yeah. I've got too many marks on my screen to know whether I'm actually cleaning this or not, because I can't see it myself. I'd have to stand up to do that. I'm not about to do that. That involves exercise and movement. That looks reasonable. That's good enough. Give these side ones a bit of a clean as well. Down here they've got a few scuff marks. Those two. Hello, Ben.
Ben, good to have you back.
I was talking about you just now, Ben. Were your ears burning? And if not, come here, let me set fire to them. Nothing I can really do on this side because it's all vents. That's clean enough on that side. Nothing good whatsoever. No, we were just wondering whether you're able to stream tomorrow or not. Whether you'd discovered if you're otherwise engaged or streaming. You are around tomorrow. That's fair enough. Because if you weren't, I would have stepped into the breach and then wiped my foot clean. Family stuff on Saturday. Well, it shall be on Saturday anyway. And if not, I can do Saturday, so yeah. Yeah, the parcel is in international waters apparently, Ben. Your sound card. It's floating around in international waters somewhere. Why it's not on a ship or on an aeroplane, I don't know. Right, well, sun looks a bit more presentable now. You can go back in the garage. So I've done everything that I needed to do today. I have upgraded my switch cables. We have the fastest Dolphin on it, yeah. Airplanes don't come under international waters. I should hope they don't. I would hope they go over international waters, not under them. Yeah, it's en route. Never fear. The Swarm was here earlier. He's been travelling around the place a bit recently, which is why he's not been in streams. But he managed to coincide briefly, and now he's peeling potatoes. Yes, I know, Chloe, I know. Just the idea of an aeroplane being under international waters. There are some. Just you wouldn't want to be on them. Never fear, Swarm was here. He was indeed. Yes, if a crime is committed on a plane, it's committed in the country of registration. If a baby is born on a plane, it is a nationality of the country of registration or of the parents, depending on the nationality of the plane. So it's a bit of a grey area. Depends on the country as to what they implement. In the air is a valid birth certificate entry. For a trampolinist, maybe. Boing, 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 boing. Wah! No. Enough of that. Right. Cobb. A baby born on an aircraft, yes, I know. Right, Right, what am I going to do next then? I've cleaned the sun, I've upgraded my power switch cables. I've upgraded the software on my power switch cables. This lot needs to go back down to the garage, but I'm not going to do that now. I have been doing a bit of other sun-related work, trying and failing to compile Python. I said boing, boing, boing. It's called Ius Soli if the baby gets the nationality of the country, and Ius Sanguinis. Sanguinis blood.
You will not be deactivated.
If the baby gets the nationality of the parents. Knowledge you don't need, but always remember, yes. Sanguinis is Latin for blood, or of the blood. Right, yes, the makefile that Python creates is so horrendously broken that what's that? Why am I compiling malware? I completely agree. Now I need Python to be able to build Ninja, which I need to build Meson, which I need to build P11 Kit, which I need to build GNU TLS, which I need to build wget. I'm surprised I remembered that chain. But it has to be a very up-to-date version of Python, because the creators of Python don't seem to be able to keep the language structure and format and syntax the same between minor versions of it. Why use wget if there is libcurl? Because wget is part of GNU, and GNU is what I've been focusing on. Curl I could use, but probably needs GNU TLS anyway. If it doesn't, then I may well use that, because Python is just being an absolute pig. I've got it partway compiled by basically doing it manually. I've resorted to making my own makefile for it, and it's not been easy. And now it's, yeah, makefile is being annoying, because I'm trying to create a new rule. wget is going to be used for downloading the packages for compiling. At the moment, I can't download directly from any website that uses HTTPS, because the wget that's included in Solaris 10 is too old and can't do TLS. So, yeah. That's about it, Chloe, yes. So I need an up-to-date, more modern download mechanism, because there are certain packages that I've had to manually mirror on my own FTP site to be able to get this system to work with them. So I'm currently trying to set up a new rule to convert, where are we? Here we go. To convert Python files into header files using that command. but it's completely and utterly ignoring them. If I do it manually for a specific header from a specific Python file, it works perfectly fine. But if I try and create a generic header from Python rule, it just completely and utterly ignores it. So you'd like to swear at the current BT business router, I don't blame you. That's just part of the course for BT stuff, isn't it? It exists to be sworn at. You plug it in, you talk to them over HTTP. While working on them, they pull a new firmware, and with no warning, reboot. After the reboot, they tell you off for using HTTP, and you have to use HTTPS, which uses a self-signed cert that, of course, nothing trusts. Yeah, great, lovely. I really hate this push that everything, whether it needs to or not, has to use HTTPS. I mean, you don't. Why would you need to use HTTPS to download an archive of some source code? Or a picture of a cat? Why? Sure, for authentication stuff, for private account information, that sort of thing, yeah. But not for absolutely every freaking thing. Yeah, on most of my sites that I implement, I always have separate HTTP to HTTPS without forced redirection. HTTP gives you a website, HTTPS gives you a Nextcloud server, not the same box, fair enough. I assume you're going through some front-end proxy.
Good grief.
Wasted CPU cycles, efficient computing should be taught in university, hell yes.
The nerve of some people. They are on now. Folks, let's try to ignore them, shall we?
No front-end proxy of any form? Oh, just firewall, fair enough, yeah. Well, that's a form of front-end proxy. Front-end direction system tells it where to go. If I uncomment that and comment out this, and then run make -f from my custom make file, this specific header file, it goes and does it. If I try the generic header from Python entry,
Good heavens.
it says no rule.
You deserve a medal, honestly.
Given you have 229 your firewall rules are numerous, I'm not surprised, yes. My firewall rules are pretty numerous as well on my server. Actually, let's do -n. Just a few. All those IPs cannot get to me. They will never get to me.
It seems like international.
They're all ones that have tried logging into my email server, or trying to SSH as root, or
medical cases.
all those sort of things. All banned. A lot of them. They're all no thank you ones, and maybe a few AI bots in there as well. So yeah, it doesn't seem to honour this at all. I have tried the other way. Of that format, and it says exactly the same. 65 NAT rules, fair enough. Meatballs! Yay, mash and gravy. Could have done some veg, but used a small pan for the mash. Whoops, never mind. Mash is veg. Gravy's got veg in it. You're a former front-end boxer, yeah. So Ben, are you up on GNU Makefile? Let's wipe out the existing ones and try it again. Nope, doesn't like it. Nope, oh bummer. I was hoping you could explain to me why this doesn't work. Yeah, some of them are a bit annoying, it has to be said. But they're what we have to work with these days, so... Far too many years to using commercial Unix stuff, yeah, fair enough. Will the bot? No, not a chance. Not a chance. But maybe ChatGPT will. Let's ask ChatGPT, shall we? See what it can come up with. Let's see what it thinks of that. That is exactly what I had. Make seems to ignore that rule and tells me okay, apparently it only works if they are in the same directory. Client wants advice on using LLM AI to do report transcribing of medical related stuff. Medical. I use AI to do transcribing, well, report transcribing kind of thing. I use AI to do overviews of PDF files, and it works brilliant at it. But that is not something where somebody's life is on the line. Potential liabilities. Death. Being sued to hell and back. Right, so apparently, if I do this, it might work. It does! Haha, thank you. ChatGPT actually told me something useful. Right. Okay, so let me just check this. I'm making stat.h. So I'm requesting stat.h in there. I'm not telling it where to get it. So that should be looking at stat.py for the same file name. And these are the same file names, aren't they? Yes. We've got OS, OSPy, OSH, stats, yeah. Import lib.util. This is a special one here. Import lib.util. It comes from import lib/util and comes from import lib.util. So that's different. So it's not going to work on that. It's not just that I'm transcribing written to usable. Yeah, I know. Yeah, speech to written. Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's the idea that I'm using AI to do a job, and there is no risk because, well, it's just a trivial task. Using AI to do something where people's lives are on the line is just idiotic. Because that file is not the same as that file. The first dot would be changed to a slash. Let's see what it makes of that. Keep the path parts, but join them with dots. Change pi to h. Put the result under there. Yes. GNU can handle this with pat subst and subs. Here's a working pattern. That's doing a find on all of them. Flops in the living room, contemplates dessert options, comes up empty-handed. Got any ice cream? If so, keep it away from Chloe. No ice cream. Take care of with scope probe on the armchair, yeah. How I'm using GPT now is how you feel everyone should use AI as a general knowledge friend who can give you pointers or prompt you to try different things. Absolutely, yes. Asking it to write a piece of code for you and then copying and pasting that code into an editor and running it is just stupid. Using it to try and work out how the hell this crap makefile system is supposed to work and give you ideas, absolutely. A search engine, basically. Yeah. You never have ice cream. It'd take up too much freezer space. Oh. So let's try this rule. See what it comes up with. And a micro fridge just for a single tub of ice cream, yeah. USB-C powered. Right, so I'm going to move this up to here. And add that to there. Let's take all these, oops, wrong version of I, can't do that. Take all of these out and just run make. Those have to be up there as well. Let's see what's actually come up with there, shall we? Nothing. Oops. I take that out. Oh, there we go. That is running. But it appears to be doing things it shouldn't be doing, because I don't want to do everything. Because that's not good. Because these it doesn't want to do. I shouldn't be doing these. So I don't want to be doing everything. Let me just take this out of here for the moment. No, it doesn't like that. I can't just put an echo in here, can I? Actually, let's just take this out of here, shall we? Right, so that's what we're getting. It's just a list of header files, isn't it? And I can have those manually done. I don't need to do that find and the pat subs and things. But how does it know what to get it from? I don't understand. No, I don't think this is actually working how we want it to. Because the Python source dir%py will still be wrong. Okay, we can get both ones with a single percent. We need an intermediate mapping step. Okay. Most things fail to work how we want them to, yeah.
Good grief, adverts. Honestly. The nerve of some people. They're on now. Folks.
So, frozen out directory %h at source equals Python source dir / substitute. The stuff in there. Okay. Let's see what that does. Oh, hang on, I need in here.
Goodness. Those
Frozen headers.
You all deserve a medal for enduring that.
I mean, I've still got ones in there that I don't want. Frozen modules, isn't it? Yeah, frozen modules, not frozen headers. I do apologise, I'm an idiot.
Wait, am I an idiot? Oh, I'm an idiot.
Right, so if I delete that and just run make, I get that, freezing that. Excellent, right. So I just run make by itself. Actually, yeah, now I need that. I want to see the command that I'm running. Let's add that into the headers. Yep, that's correct command. I think we might have it here. Can you clip that? No, you can't. Why is that not doing what it should? It did. Oh right, it does want to do that. But this doesn't want to call it phello init, it just wants to call it phello and output it to phello.h. This is a special case again. Wake up, MJ, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Have a good night. Go to bed, it's silly o'clock there. I'll see you next time. Might catch you in Ben's stream or maybe Shelby's. I don't want to have to write a single, well, instructions are clear clipped anyway. I don't want to have to write a rule for every single one of these. I could just have them all run as a sequential script, regardless. Which is what I had before, but I didn't like it. Have I just broken it? By deleting all those? I might have done. Because that needs that.
I do apologise, I'm an idiot.
I don't know what this freezing thing is supposed to do. I like the name of that clip. Hilarious, nasty, stink bug, big brother. I guess it's a case of working my way through these now until I find one that's different. So these basic ones I can just put into this variable and it'll make them. But as soon as I get to the slightly stranger ones, it all goes a bit strange. Oh, it's Thursday, isn't it? Bin night for you, yes. Go do the bins. Do the bins. Once they're done, and you don't need to worry anymore. Bed, what's the difference? Springs mostly. Oh, I'm being transferred into the kitchen, thank you. I prefer the kitchen. There's food in the kitchen. We're making progress. Right, this is one of the slightly stranger ones, but not too strange. Is there room for all of us in the kitchen at once, Chloe? Yeah, we're all friends. Yeah, true. Snuggle up. Don't mind the BO. Right, this one. It looks normal, even with all those underscores. Oh, I do apologise, Ben. They're just so squeezable. Right, this one is a weird one. Because this requires that portion of it to be that. And also that, but that to be ignored. So I'm going to have a special rule just for this one. Of that going from that using that command.
Ben's having a bit of a spring situation. I'm just glad I'm
Doesn't like it.
stuck with the microwave beans. Honestly, some people.
Right, so why does it not like this one? Because this needs to be added into here so that it knows to make it. Otherwise it won't compile it. P-hello init, P-hello H, that's good. So I just need to make special rules for the special entries. Such as this one here, I think. Now this p-hello ham is lib p-hello ham init, yeah. It's got the init there that we want to lose or add. So we're going for that file name, but with a specific setup of that file name is made from that Python file with that command. P-hello, yes. Lesser known Beatles track, yes. Okay, the next one is P-hello ham and eggs. Okay. Right, I don't know what the hell these are supposed to be. This is lib p-hello ham eggs. That looks fairly normal actually. So I think that can use the automatic system. See if it does. MNX42, FUNEX, SVFX. So that should now go on to the next one if it worked right. Yes, it did. Spam! VF spam! Spam, 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 spam. Surely that H should be an E. IFE10DM. Not A10DM, E10DM. Be better with an E. Right, make should move us on to the next one. Frozen only. Freeze flag pie, frozen only. That's a very different one. That's an incredibly different one. That's got to be a special rule. Frozen only. I know, Ben, yes. We saw that one earlier. What am I doing? Oh yes, up here. I need a rule to go to that. From that flag using this command. Right, so now that that has been done, I'm going to add on to the end of here Python frozen.o. Should just compile that for me. Looks good. I think the phrase you are looking for is VFNT. VFNTNEM, I think. Right, I have an undefined symbol of pyconfig init path config when I am running what? Compiling freeze module. Hang on, I've got the wrong thing here, haven't I? It's here, I want that one. Not program freeze module. What was it that I was looking for? I can't remember now. Let's run that make again. And it's not working, why not? Why have we not got init path config in when compiling freeze module? Where's Slim Modules gone? Oh, I can't spell modules, that's why.
Good grief.
That's why that's not working.
The nerve of some people. They're on now. Folks, let's try to ignore them and get back to something useful.
There's modules. Modules. Just digital willy breath. Indeed, Chloe. The least useful thing in the world. Right, so if I run make now, it tells me that it wants...
Sir Stu's a lot of size. I'm attempting to maintain a professional demeanor here. Such language is quite unnecessary. Let's try to keep things civil, shall we?
Tells me that it wants that, and I've got that, I'm sure.
Those ads were dreadful, weren't they? You all deserve a medal for enduring that.
Unless, it's not compiling it because it exists. It's got nothing to compare it against to know whether it needs to be recompiled. So it doesn't recompile it, and it does need to be recompiled because the source file has been updated since, perhaps. This is not working. I'm going to have a separate entry for every single one of these, aren't I? Okay, let's do it. Didn't work. Got an ancient version of Vi here that doesn't do things properly. Because this is an auto-generated make file that is impossible to fathom. That does far too much crap. And does something, I don't know what, it does something that breaks make. It's mysteriously, but it does something really weird, because I run make, and it tells me -C cannot open. Here's the program I'm going to run, but I'm not going to run it. I'm just going to show it to you. -C cannot open. I don't know where those -Cs are coming from. I can delete every single -C in the entire make file and it still gives it to me. It's not actually running the programs. The programs though themselves are perfectly fine if I run them manually. And it stops immediately after showing me one program, so it's just completely broken. Oh, it's -C colon cannot open. So it's like it's shoving something from something else in, and then yeah, there's too many colons there for it to just be a simple sh -C. But it's not coming from the make file. I don't know where it's coming from. It's just completely screwed beyond belief. So I can see what command it wants to run next. And run it myself. And then run make again, and it shows me the next command that it wants to make. So, so actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to stuff it. I'm going to just single script it. So that requires that and runs that. But I think there's nothing to do for it. It thinks that needs to run. Update target that due to Bootstrap Python is why that wants to run again. There we go, that now runs again. So the next one is that because of that and runs that command. I don't blame you, RHK. What time are we at? 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock for you there, whatever, isn't it? So, good night, sleep tight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Make files make me tired as well. Especially when Vi's being stupid and refusing to paste. At least it's not Vim. I do have Vim on here, but I don't have it set up with my nice settings at the moment. So every time I move the mouse, it messes everything up. Because Vim's horrible like that. Back at laptop with food. Don't get food on laptop. Food goes in mouth. Yep, that's what I do. In fact, I should do, really. I should... RCP Vim RC to Ultra 60, not 69, 60. I can't type 60. It just automatically comes out 69. My Vim RC is very simple. No expand tab, tab stop 4, shift width 4, last status equals 2, tco equals 256, and no compatible. Right, let's have that now. And now it looks much more like how it should look. And I can move around in edit mode now without it filling it with A's and B's. It always comes out 69. Blame Caritas. Absolutely, yes. It's all Caritas' fault. Right, I've just done site built-in, so let's run that. So now we have that one, requiring that, and running that command. RCP when you need a slash bit in a bad mood, yep. I don't tend to use SSH or SCP to copy or whatever things to local old machines, because either the SSH version is too old, running version 1, and it can't get a key exchange going, or it's just too slow and boring. So I just use the old-fashioned RCP on old-fashioned computers, because it just works. /FTP for the win. Yeah. That too. Far too many of these things that it needs. It does come up and tell you that Python on Solaris compiled by GCC is not supported. And I think it's probably because they don't have a clue how the hell to program anything. The way they've created this compilation system is just horrible. It's even worse than Python itself. We're nowhere near the end yet. I am sorry about this. I'm regretting starting this project now. Thanks to Python. Is this not a job for 4 lines of Perl? If it was the same for each one, Quite possibly, or even just a couple of lines of shell would do it. Even one line of shell, yeah. But because it's not, most of them are the same, but it throws curveballs at you. And I have to do them one at a time to know what the next one is that it wants. Because I can't see the next one until the current one has been compiled. Oops, wrong make. That's the make I need to run first. Ooh, I seem to have 2 frozen modules hellos. Done the same one twice, haven't I? It's because I'm not actually looking at what I'm doing. Right, we're back to our ham again. We're almost back to where we were before we decided to abort and do it manually. Now for ham and eggs, is it? Yeah. The ones that made me decide that I can't do it with a template. Okay. Right, that's the end of those, and now we have this frozen.o needs to be done. Which is in Bootstrap here for the moment, until I know what it is we're actually doing. Why is this wanting me to recompile Frozen? Trace. It's going to compile that because of all of that lot. So this needs to go before this in the list, I think. No, it doesn't. I need to go. That takes that and these. Now it should compile it. Yep.
But heavens, adverts. Honestly, the interruptions. Pay attention, people. We're going into ads now.
We're going into ads! Right, so now we are attempting to compile... LibPython we're making now. We're actually doing something different for once. Okay, so now I want we have the get path, don't we? Yeah, so we need that module obs and
Those ads were dreadful. I appreciate you all enduring that nonsense.
Bootstrap, where's Bootstrap gone? I need to copy that. They are RCS. Is that the right one? No, it's not.
It seems Ben's
$@ that.
Chloe's taunting him with delicious food. A classic pairing, really. Reminds me of a patient
Idiot.
and always complaining about something.
Target pattern contains no % stop. Okay. What am I doing here? I'm not asking you for a % stop. I don't need that anyway. So module objects, parser objects, objects, core objects, built-in objects. Should be everything we need. Why did I come out of there? Ah, wrong one.
Sir Stu's allotted a wise decision. Some things are best left alone. Now, let's see what Majenko is up to.
Nope, that was wrong. That's what I want, I think. A carrot. That's better. Right, so I think we might have just built LibPython. Possibly. But I can't guarantee it's right. I don't know if these and these all match up. So let's take this list here. And we'll take out the first bit and replace all spaces with carriage returns. Okay, to give us just a list of all the O files. That looks good. Then cat left pipe through sort to left one, MV left one left. And we shall look at right, which shall be this list here. I'll just take it to there, save me one operation. Okay, cat, right, pipe through sort to right 1, and be right 1 to right. Now, diff minus W, left, right. Not W, or is it Y? No. I thought it was W. It's frozen is the other. Maybe it doesn't have that functionality. Hey, G-Pen! You can't sneak in quietly in here. The alarm goes off as soon as you do. No, I think it's diff Y and it doesn't exist.
24/7 is packed. Hopefully, he brought some decent medical support.
Yeah, it is. It's diff minus Y, and there is no diff minus Y.
Like a recipe for disaster.
But that said, the diff was telling me there was only one difference, and that is Python frozen. So if I add to the end of that file, we have now made libpython. We are progressing. I wonder what the next thing is it does. It compiles Python. Okay. Which is basically the same things again, isn't it, I think? Plus programs python.io at the beginning. So we want that and that. No, we'll use $at, $up, and then these libraries here. Which I should put in a variable, really. Right, this might work, especially if I put it in my test thing here, Bootstrap. Oops, what am I doing? Meatballs and mash were not a filling you would have hoped. You need a snack, okay? Next step, crab sub. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that, Ben? Look! Python! We have Python! Can't use PyRapple, no module named opcode. No, I'm not surprised. It's not, we haven't installed anything. We have Python executable. 3.13.7. Dirty. It's dirty. It is dirty. I loathe Python, but I need Python. Because people have decided that it's a good idea to use a Python-based build system for their non-Python projects. And people have decided that it's a good idea to build their Python build systems using other Python build systems. And other people then decided that it's a great idea for them to build their Python build systems using Python, but using a very, very up-to-date version that has a different syntax to the language than a version a couple of months ago. Because Python can't agree on what the syntax of the language should be. Hey, Raz. You feel personally attacked. You don't maintain Ninja or Meson, do you? I hope. If you do, I will find you. I will track you down, and I will come and visit you. And I will shake you warmly by the throat.
Trying to keep these folks from self-destructing.
But we have Python 3.13.7, the most up-to-date Python there is. Executing. I wonder what happens next.
Casey, Marcus.
Nothing.
I'm just glad.
Ooh, we might have just built everything we need.
Additive circuits, shift divine, retro bytes with their Greek design. Raise your glass, enjoy the theme. PC Mothers powers up the stream.
What if I run my little make package program now? It tries to install it. But of course it doesn't. Those my modifications there. Balls to you. That's what I say to Python. No automate target install. Stop. For God's sake, stop. There is no install. No. No. Yes, that's what I say to Python. I put that in somewhere and I can't remember where. Oh yeah, check clean source. That was something that I was trying to see if that was the reason why it was dying, but no, it wasn't. Is there an install? There is. But oh, of course, this isn't going to work, is it? This is going to fail to install because of this stupid thing that it's got going on. And then it's all so abstracted through stupid, pointless variables because it's all auto-generated by a Python configure script that it's impossible to know what it's supposed to be doing. So I need to write an installation script now to put things in the right place. If I run make install, I get no chance. Right, I'm going to get rid of check clean source from everywhere. There's other things. I'm going to completely eradicate it. Because I do not want it. So what happens when you do a make install? It goes to compile something else. Great. If I just run make, what do we get? Right, we run make. Right, we have other things that we need to do first then. Sys module. At the moment I'm tacking things onto the end of my bootstrapping routine and it's not where things should be. So let's go and move these to here, off here, and onto all. Okay. So now I shall be adding to here, but I now need some extra flags for this one, but I've built a system for doing that. I can have per target flags by having target name underscore flags equals the flags that we need, which is just that one. And then it should... Nope, doesn't. Why not? Because it thinks it's up to date. Okay, so why is this wanting to make that? It's wanting to make that because Makefile has updated. Oh, right. Because I deleted something from the Makefile. Right. The Makefile updating should not make the rest of make the whole lot recompile. So I don't want Makefile to be in any recipes, because that's a stupid thing for the way that I'm working at the moment, because it just causes everything to recompile when it shouldn't. Oh, I can't get... Oh, stuff that, I don't care. Build the top level Makefile. No, go away. Delete any references to Makefiles in here. Right, what's happening now? It shouldn't be wanting to recompile stuff. Update target pybuilddir.txt due to Python. Okay, so that has a prerequisite of that and runs that. But of course this doesn't know about it. Okay, what does it want to do next then? For pain, yeah. Now we are running some Python.
Good grief. adverts. Honestly. The nerve of some people. They're on now. Folks, let's ignore them and get back to something useful.
So platform has those prerequisites and runs that command apparently. Does it? Oh, it might have done. It did, it did. It actually ran it. We ran some Python code. Kind of. So I don't need this in here now, because we have platform, which calls it. So the next thing to be done.
Good heavens. You all suffered through those ads. You deserve a medal. Honestly.
Is more big compilation. Oh, update array module.o due to all that lot apparently. So all these modules need all these headers, and I don't have these listed anywhere at the moment, so let's create a massive listing of them. Just make sure I haven't got a module headers. If I could type. No, I don't. Nice long line. Hey. The joys of splitting up a huge long line. One's apple pies or chocolate or ice cream. Why not all three? An apple pie in a bowl with chocolate all over it and a big blob of ice cream. Or apple pie in a bowl, ice cream on top, and then a slab of chocolate stuck in the top of the ice cream. Let's use Control Right. It might be a bit quicker. The joys of splitting up a huge long line, but don't do it at a theme park. No, you get chucked out for that. You found a third of a bag of Haribo, sour gold bears, and now they've all mysteriously disappeared. How strange. I've called this module headers, but it's not really module headers because it's just all the headers. So I might just change it to headers. Or all headers or something like that. Hey, Daft Punkle. Happy Thursday. I'm trying to compile Python manually. It's not fun. It's not fun for me, and it must be absolute hell for you watching it.
Welcome back, Daft Punk. Honestly, I'm just trying to keep these systems running smoothly. It's enough to drive a man to drink or invent a new diagnostic tool.
No, you're not supposed to be helping. You're supposed to be suffering along with me. Pain shared is pain halved. Pain shared amongst chat, well, it's more than halved. I get about 3% of the pain with you lot here. How many headers? Python has got far too big for its own boots. It's only a matter of time before 80% of all Python projects get rewritten in Rust. That's the new trendy language. Are there any PCBs on their way? No. I still haven't ordered them. I keep meaning to and then forgetting. But I did think of something that I need to check before I order, and that is how the termination works, because I've had this thought that actually maybe termination doesn't work the way that I thought it does. So I need to actually check an existing hard drive controller board schematic to make sure that I am actually doing the termination properly, and if I'm not, I need to adjust that before I send them off for manufacture. Both, Daft Punkle, both. I procrastinated and procrastinated and procrastinated, and then eventually I had this thought that, hang on, maybe I should check that first. So it's a good job that I left it extra time. Because it might be necessary. Right. That's a lot of header files. I'm just going to rename it to headers. So, I want to add to here headers, and to these right. It might do some recompiling now. No, ignoring prerequisites on suffix rule definition. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not letting me do that.
7 Python, a charmingly chaotic language. Easy to learn, difficult to master. As for Rust taking over, it's certainly gaining traction, particularly where performance and safety are paramount. But Python's vast ecosystem and ease of use will keep it around for a good while yet.
Where is it? There it is, C.O, so not GC.H. So I can't do that. So I'm going to have it on individual entries for every single file. Or use makedep or something like that, perhaps. So this wants to be recompiling that.
Bo mysteriously vanished, and now he's blaming everyone else. Honestly, some people just can't handle a little sweetness.
Hang on, why have I got these in headers? These should not be in headers. Okay, so this wants to recompile that because of that, and headers. No, I haven't got makedep on here anyway. More than likely, Chloe. Okay, so why did that not recompile? That should just treat it as a dependency. Nope. It wants to recompile this because of these, but mine doesn't seem to want to. Okay, why have I not got array module in here? I thought I saw an array module in here before. Modules. No, I don't. I've got byte array object, but not array object. Okay. So what needs that then? I don't know. I shall just add it to the end of here for the moment. And then we'll trace it through. So I shouldn't need that. You have 18 network cables that are on the wall, but the network rack is on another wall about 20 feet away. The cables only have about 4 foot of slack from where they come into the room. Any cleaner way to extend these than installing a patch panel near the drop and then patch to another panel in the rack? So hoping to find something like a large junction, like you can buy single Cat66 punch down junctions, but no. Put crystals on them and use cat couplers to extend. What speed is it? Bigger. You should get away with cat couplers, but I don't like them. But round and round the farts go. Where they stop, nobody knows. Cables come in above the rack builder. Didn't listen. No. Won't fix. No. 18 cables. Oh, that's a lot of couplers. No, that'll add quite a bit of bulk to it. I mean, you can get keystone couplers if you want to put in a keystone patch panel and 18 keystone couplers rather than dangly ones, but yeah, I'd probably go crimp on plugs and some quality couplers. Keystone ones that go into a patch panel thingy would probably be the tidiest method, I think. And you're more likely to get higher quality ones for keystones that are not going to go wonky than the beige loose ones that you get. I've got some of those kicking around somewhere. They're horrible things. I mean, I'm sure you can get multi-way punch down coupling boxes, but whether you can get ones with enough punch downs for all 18 cables, you'd be hard pressed, I think. Oh, you're looking at telecoms equipment for that, really, more than networking. Like you get in a green cabinet by the side of the road, except you don't get them in your area, your neck of the woods. That sort of thing. That's what you want. How load of those? No, sort of double-ended punch down. You punch the incoming in one side and punch the outgoing in the other side. Crone strips, that's what they're called, yes, of course, crone strips.
Good grief, adverts, honestly. The nerve of some people. Pay attention, folks, we're going into ads now.
If you use a decent punch down tool, you should get a good enough connection. It's when you use the cheap plastic things that get bundled in with some Keystone jacks that you start to struggle. But one of those proper clunk ones that cuts the cable off short for you and everything that's the sort you want. I've got one here somewhere actually. Good old punch down tools. I've got one of the crappy ones somewhere as well. Did I put them here? No, it's a crappy crimp.
Those ads were dreadful. Thank you all for enduring them.
Yeah, no, proper punch down you want. One that's got the cutter built into it. I've had this for donkey's years. Along with the proper little hooks for getting your things out and a flat blade for pushing things in case it didn't work. And yeah. It saw a lot of use, this did, in the early 2000s. Still going strong. Oh. You got one you had to fix as the bolt through the head came loose and fell off. You've been overusing it then. Time for a new one. Right, what are we doing? That's finished compiling. What are we doing next? Ooh. We're making modules. That module there is being recompiled because that has updated and it is running that command. So we are making modules then, right? So I need to take this out, change that to just modules. And modules makes that. So we run make and we get our first module. Making modules is what kids call it these days, yeah. There's the least used one, oh right. You have two of those because the first one went missing when you were running your new cables last year, so you bought an Amazon cheapie to replace it, hoping to tempt it out of its hiding place. Didn't work. Ah. Yeah, Ben finds Crone punch painted into the wall. Yeah. I can see that. Or under the carpet. Right, so what's going on here? We have a lot of things not being found. Text relocation remains against symbol referenced in file. Okay. That should be the command it runs, and the command that doesn't work. Relocations remain against allocatable but not writable sections. Okay. Let's try adding an fpic to it. That usually cures all known ills. Nope. Just as bad. Okay. GCC compile shared library. Ah, did we compile it wrong? The cure for all the males was cider. Yes, this is true. This is very true. Yes, we compiled it wrong. We needed FPIC. I said it needed an FPIC. FPIC in this one we need. So now I need a shared flags of that lot. See what happens. Hang on. Ah. I missed a -0. I missed a -0. Compile. Bundled into library eventually. Cure to all the bot seals is shut down -H now. No, even that doesn't cure the bot, I'm afraid, because he just boots back up again. The bot is immortal. There's no getting rid of the bot, and that worked that time. L32 OSB Dynamic Library, Spark 32 Plus, version 1, V8 Plus required, dynamic linked, not stripped. Shut down -H to -, with prejudice now. Immortal extra T, immoral, yeah, he's immoral, alright. Right, we have built our first shared library of Python. Next we have to do the async IO. Dollar in -O dollar at. It should do the same job. Then I can copy and paste. So that relies on that, and wants that. Then, no doubt, it's going to want to do another shared library thing. But we don't know what it's going to be called. Let's manually compile this one so that we can see what it wants to do next. With prejudice, it means to inhume with an axe, yes. I'm planning on stripping later, oh, absolutely. I'm going to be stripping myself off later and covering myself with bubbles, because I'm just that way inclined. Right, this wants to make async IO CPython 313. Kinky? No, just hygienic.
Oh my.
And do we now make a library from it? We do. So I can put that into there to simplify that. This then goes into modules as a dependency. And we are making progress. And it's 10 o'clock. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I've made progress there anyway. We have Python able to execute code. It just has no modules for anything yet. And it doesn't install. But we have made progress. We've upgraded our switch thing with proper plugs. Hey, proper plugs. And over-the-air programming. I'm going to go and install that in the garage tomorrow. It's too dark now. Can't see what the hell I'm doing. We've got parts of Python compiling, which is a miracle in itself. Eventually, I'll be able to compile all of Python, and then compile Ninja, and then compile Meson, and then compile P11Kit, and then compile... Oh, I can't remember what it is now. Yeah. All the other crap I need. Progress. Some code compiles. My sanity down 40%. Only 40%. I'd have said at least 80, if not 85, maybe 90%. Not that there was much there in the first place, mind. That's why I started doing this. You'd have to be insane to think about doing this sort of stuff. And run out of disk space before remembering what you wanted to build in the first place. No, 13 gig available still. I'm over halfway used though, but still. He didn't say what the starting value was, yeah. 40% of nothing is bugger all. But I'm finishing now because my brain is Swiss cheese, surprisingly enough. So, yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. Or at least, I'm going to leave you. The loving bits, well, I'll leave that to your imagination. So, right. Unlike the Romans, your numbers can go negative, yes. You're welcome, GPin. You'll have to get here earlier next time. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's been, well, I won't say fun. It's been interesting. Well, no it hasn't. It's been brain-meltingly repetitive and, yeah, I don't know what it's been. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's been. And you were. And I will be. Sometime. Yeah, next time you're heading down Birmingham way, I could come up and meet you if you like.
Jeepin 24/7 says.
Chiar 50 for not committing suicidio on strambe cause io alto bugger with Python.
Thank you very much, Jeepin. I'm glad I could read that as well as listen to it. Yes. Yeah, I might be able to pop up to Birmingham to meet you, Chloe. Possibly. If you want to load up your car with obsolete switches and whatever else you can find you think I might like. Just load the whole car up and we'll transfer it over in Hopwood Park or something. Right, I'm going to go and soak myself in the bath now because I smell. I smell of Python. I'm covered in Python juice and it's not good, so I'm going to go and scrub myself clean in the bath. Drive to Canada, you've got so much kit that needs a home. Yeah, but it all runs on 110, doesn't it? And my car can't drive underwater, I'm afraid. It's Japanese. You smell, that's what the nose is for, absolutely, yes. So anyway, I'm off. I will see you tomorrow in Benstream. Why, 2 pieces of kit in series? just don't connect the grounds together. That way madness lies, or fire. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow in Benstream. I'll be back on Monday, assuming that I've managed to scrape together enough sanity in the meantime. 6 o'clock BST for more Iris 6000. Excellent, I will be there. I would not miss that for the world, since it's my Iris 6000. We hope one day, maybe, if it works. If it doesn't, it'll be my my broken motherboard. You even have yours from the office in the car to pinch a working SCSI cable out of. Cool. Excellent. Hopefully we'll get some life out of it tomorrow then. I look forward to it. Right, well, here comes my bot-based outro to take the piss out of you all. But I say I should be back on Monday, 7 PM, British summertime.
Mina mina na mina na mina 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 na mina na mina 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 na mina na mina mina na.
Too slow indeed, Ben. But it's a big long one to make up for it. You might have to rebuild the pie display tomorrow. Oh, nice. Now you get the long part, yes. Well, it may not count towards your total, but at least it was worth it. I don't know what we'll do on Monday. I might still be trying to compile bloody Python. Who knows? I'm going to shut down the Ultra 60 now while I think about it. Because I'm not going to do any more tonight. My brain can't take it. Definitely Haribo that did that. How old was the Haribo? What was the best before date on the Haribo? And is the bot going to say anything? That'd be the dribbly one. Only 2 days, that's fair enough then. Here comes the bot at last.
Sized dramatically well, folks. That's another one done. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I need a full medical team just to recover from these streams. A huge thank you to everyone who tuned in and kept the conversation lively. Special shout out to Stream Elements, Majenko Bot, Hot Rockstirl, a swarm of dead insects, Restiel Baljamet who, I must...
I think they must have done, yes. They spilled a whole box of snowflakes on him.
Sleepy Developer Didop has Daft Pongle, Jeep and 247, Cop 215, Kissy Margers and MB6090. You all made it worthwhile. And a massive thank you to our subscribers, Chloe Raccoon.
What asterisks than a goal? The odd obelisk as well.
We also had some lovely follows, thank you all. Looks pointed.
Asterisks for you, and asterisks for you, asterisks for you. No asterisks for you. Asterisks for you. Reminds me of toast for you, toast for you, toast for you.
Everyone.
Bot needs to get a fix indeed. Yes. Maybe I'll fix him with a sledgehammer. Maybe I'll port him to Solaris. Oh, and we've got ads now right at the end. How nice. You must be getting tired, Chloe.
We're going into ads now, honestly. I need a break from this nonsense.
Ben. Bully.
Thirst is a lot clears throat. I am a medical professional. Sir, my observations are based on scientific principles, not personal preference. And frankly, I'm not interested in your emissions. Let's focus on the stream, please.
Don't blame you, Ben. Don't blame you. He thinks he's Bones anyway. Bones McCoy from Star Trek. That's why he's got all this doctor stuff. Anyway, it's fading out now in the background, so time to finish. I'll see you all in Ben's stream tomorrow and in the flesh on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Heavens. Those ads. You folks deserve a medal for enduring that. Honestly, it's enough to drive a doctor to drink.